Hey guys, how are you? This is Jeff with the Tattooed Spirit. It is Friday again. I can't believe that it is another Friday. I think I just did these videos last week helping some friends before I left for the office for the day. I just have one friend request to be able to assist. I wanted to share that with you. This is from a buddy I've had since I moved out here in Los Angeles in 1996. His son just got into rehab last week, and he wants to know how to best assist him through this challenging time. It's some alcohol and some drugs addiction, and I don't mind sharing you my process. This can take really quick. I want to do more series of these videos. As it's turning out, it's every Friday, but I'd like to do them more to show you how I use the cards, how quick, how easy it is, and how it just doesn't take a lot of it just gains a little bit of, you just need a little bit of positive intention, and just how the cards really can give some really wonderful advice. So that's what I would like to do for my buddy who just wants to know what the hell is going on with his son and how he can best help him through this difficult time. We're just going to do a 3-card spread. Really simple, easy. What my buddy has been doing that hasn't been serving his son, haven't been serving his son. What he's been doing that has been helping his son's situation, and then sort of like a best course of action or just some suggestion, some advice. So let's just get straight to it. I just feel like I need to shuffle for a couple more minutes, you know. Not a couple more minutes, I won't keep this forever, but you kind of know when you stop shuffling. Not that you're really doing anything to the cards, because they're all right there. You know, you'll pick the right one just when it's the right time, and I think this is the right time. Here we go. What my buddy has been doing that has not been assisting his son. All right, well, we have the figure of authority. That's the King of Wands. What he's been doing that has been helping, that is another, that's another king I was going to say, but it is the Emperor reversed, which is very good. We can talk for days on that. And then the best course of action is this 2 of Swords regular. If you can see this, it's actually facing me. It's not reversed. What he has been doing that has not been helping him is just being this authority figure as this King of Wands is. Just saying, laying down sort of like the law of the land, just saying he has to be able to stop his activities with these substances, and that has not been working. Clearly it hasn't been working. I don't know a lot of history at all with my buddy's son. But I do know through these cards, and I'm willing to bet that he would almost agree with him, that taking this stern hand is not working. What has been working, interestingly enough, you saw me pull the cards, that's why I love working with these cards, is the Emperor reversed. Now the Emperor reversed, or the Emperor the regular way, straight up, really means that authority, the rule of law. And if you were to associate the Emperor with any king in the deck, or truly any card in the deck, it would be the King of Wands. But whenever the Emperor comes in reversed, remember, this is what he's doing right, what he's doing to help. It brings in all the qualities that is missing while the Emperor is right side up, which means it brings in all those softer qualities of the Empress. All right, that's the truly balanced card. Just like the Empress, when it's reversed, brings in all the qualities of the Emperor. Whenever the Emperor comes in reversed, it's all of those rule of law, King of Wands energy, but it also brings in what it has been missing, which is all that softness. It brings in all that Queen energy. It brings in all that Empress energy. So whenever he comes at his son in more of a loving way, probably against the way that he was raised, how his father was raising him, which is why you sort of see the patterns. As a therapist, you see the patterns in family systems. I'm willing to bet it's almost by accident that whenever he goes into this mode of being the soft caregiver of his son, that is what has been helping his son the most. So I'm going to encourage him to continue to bring in this is the way it is. This is how society works. This is the Emperor sort of rule of law, the structure, the foundation of how your life is supposed to be stable and straight. but bring it in with the messaging of, and I'm telling you this because I love you. I'm telling you this because you're precious. I want to share this information with you because I want you to have a fulfilling, all those Empress energy qualities. That is his best course of action forward, okay? Now that, coupled with just the advice, is basically, the advice picture is the Two of Swords. I don't know if you can see this. I really don't know the framing on this wonderful little, tiny little Pam's little vintage deck. His best course of action is, in this particular case, just trust that his approach is working and it's not his battle to fight. Holding these swords of fear, holding these swords of anger, holding these swords of, am I doing something wrong to continue my son's problem with this particular addiction, is not serving him. So what this card is lovingly suggesting him to do is to continue what he has been doing with what works, with talking and bringing in, as foreign as it is with him, being soft with his son, not stern. Stern does not work with his son's sort of characteristics, mindsets, the way he's set up, the way he's wired. Okay, so we have this taking the pressure off yourself. A lot of this stuff, a lot of the energy around this Two of Swords is just realizing that you don't have to hold up these barriers to think that you're doing something right, that you're doing something wrong, that you can just sort of ease into just this softness of the real suggestion card, which is this Emperor reversed. Okay, so he's being too hard on himself. He just knows that he doesn't have to do anything with this sword. He just has to allow his heart to sort of follow the message. He needs to communicate with his heart to be able to really get in to really connect with his son while his son is going through this challenging time with his own set of addiction counselors and stuff like that. Okay, because I just got this through a text message, but I can understand that he's stifled with how he's thinking about what he should be doing, because it should be this, and my father did this and said this to me, and I forgot what he said, and maybe it didn't work because I have my own problems. So we're just going to really do a lot of emphasis on the reversed Emperor. So I'm going to actually give him a phone call in a couple minutes and let him know what I got. I think that's great advice for all of us, to just not be able to think that we have to hold off our own heart, because that's really what's going on. And interesting, I wanted to share this to you. What's going on as he's doing this is the suggestion to drop those swords, is that you're blocking off that heart. You're blocking out that heart that needs to communicate with this guy's son, because that's what this reversed Emperor is all about, is communicating with the heart, the structure, and how important it is to live your life a certain way. Really interesting reading. So I hope this helped you. I sometimes go way off and draw many more cards, but I think this is pretty straightforward. You have a wonderful Friday evening. I hope you have a lot of fun. Jack Daniels says have a wonderful and safe weekend, and I'll see you next week here at the office with some more videos. All right, goodbye.